to Good Morning Gwinnett, a division of Noise Media Network, hosted by Audrey Bell Kearney, sharing stories about people and places around beautiful Gwinnett County and beyond. Monday through Thursday at 10 a.m. Southern living at its best.
Good morning, all my Gwinnetians out there in Gwinnett land and all of you around the world listen to the sound of my voice. It is a beautiful day here in Gwinnett County, 68 degrees, going up to a high of 85, y'all. It's going to be hot. Listen, it's going to be hot. When you start getting up in the high 80s, that means hot. It's going to be 85 degrees today. Yeah, get ready, y'all. I got to go get my toes done now, child, because listen. All during the winter, I know I put polish on my toes, but I gotta go really get them done now because I gotta wear sandals and flip flops and things like that. They look cute, but they need to look real cute, like because now the weather's about to break. 85 degrees, yeah, my toes should be out there. I got a meeting, but I can't have my toes out. They're not done right. I have special toes. They got to be done right. They can't just be done. They got to be done right. So I got to go to the salon, sit in the chair, and let them do my toes right. So the fact that it's going to be 85 today lets me know that I got to make that happen real quick. Not only that, I'll be in Arizona next weekend, and so my toes need to be done right because I'm pretty sure if it's 85 here in Georgia, it's probably 95 in Arizona. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm going to Sedona, y'all. I'm so excited about that trip. I've been trying to go to Sedona for a very long time. I saw this movie one time. It was called Sedona, and I didn't know how beautiful Sedona was until I looked at the movie. And the woman was trying to find herself, and it was a really good movie. If you get a chance, I think it's on Amazon Prime Videos. But it was a really cool movie. She was trying to get her life back in order, and she went to Sedona, and she took this journey. It was just a really good movie, and it made me want to go to Sedona. I was like, I want to go to Sedona, Arizona. And so my daughter and I are going for Mother's Day next weekend. I'm excited. But is it next weekend? Yeah, next weekend. I get confused. Like, wait, what's this weekend? Next weekend we're going. So I'm excited about that. I'm excited to share this. Because my daughter's a lot like me. We're both very spiritual people, and we do all these getting centered, and we sage, and we do all these things. So she's a lot like me in that respect. And so this is going to be really nice to share this adventure with her. And I'm excited about that. So anyway, today is National Blueberry Pie Day. And it's also National Superhero Day. It's Workers' Memorial Day as well, and Denim Day. How about it's Denim Day and I don't have on jeans? I love jeans. I don't have on jeans today. I got a meeting, so I don't have my jeans on. It's also National Great Poetry Reading Day, and Brave Hearts Day. It's a bunch of days today. Now, let me tell you, blueberry pie, not my thing. I don't like cooked up fruit, so I would take all the crust off the pie and scrape all the fruit out the middle, eat the bottom crust and the top crust, no blueberries. Take all the filling out. I don't like it. Even when I eat pecan pie, you know they got like that filling in between the pecan pie. I take all the filling out, eat the pecans and the crust. I don't know, it's something about that. I don't know, I just don't like that. National Superhero Day. I gotta tell y'all something real quick. I forgot to tell y'all this. So when I hit my 500th episode, I did tell y'all that, I think, though. I was working on my comic strip. And if you didn't get a chance to go look at my superheroes, I'm so excited about that as well. So my superheroes, they're twins. And they don't know that the other one exists. And so check out, go to goodmorninggwinnett.com, look at the front page. Right on the front page, you'll see the first draft of the comic strip. So I'm doing it page by page. So every month I'm going to release 2 pages of the book. And it's going to be on shirts and journals and things like that. I don't know. I want to be creative. And at the end of the year, I will release the whole book. But right now, I'm releasing certain things like 2 pages every month. So it's going to be a new t-shirt every month, a new journal every month. So I'm excited about that. But check out, go to goodmorninggwinnett.com and you'll see the first comic page there. And it's really cool. So it's on a shirt. I turned it into a shirt. You can buy the shirt. I'm thinking about having a poster signing, and I'll let y'all know more about that soon. It's a comic book store here in Gwinnett County, and so I'm thinking about doing something there where I do some signings and things like that. So I'm excited about that. I'm really excited about that. So check out the comic. So I got superheroes. Yes, my superheroes they're cool too. Y'all got to follow the story. You have to follow the story. So the next shirt that comes out, it's gonna give you some the backstory of how we got to this part. And then, so the next two are going to be the back part. the backstory, how we got to that part. Like that right there was just an introduction. Showed you where they work at, who they are, what kind of cars they drive. Like Blaze drives a Tesla. Now, listen, here's the thing about them. They're both very environmentally friendly. Like Blaze drives a Tesla, even though she's a bad girl, she drives a Tesla. And Royal drives a BMW smart car. So they like nice things, just very different. Royal likes jeans, and Blaze like to dress up with high heels. So it's pretty cool. Like the storyline is pretty cool. So just check them out. Get your shirt, because I think they're gonna be like limited edition shirts. So every time I put up a new one, one comes down. So you get your shirts, and I haven't really put it out there yet. So you guys are the first to hear about it. So go ahead and get your shirts before the next two shirts come out next month in May, and that way you won't miss out. All right, I'm really happy about that. All right, let's keep it moving. Well, you made it to the middle. Today is hump day, y'all. It is hump day. Today is Wednesday, April the 28th. I want to give a happy birthday shout out to my father-in-law all the way in heaven. Happy birthday, Frank Kearney, all the way in heaven. Had he been here today would have been his birthday. So here my husband shared names, Frank. My husband's name is Franklin. His name is Frank Kearney. Franklin Kearney and Frank Kearney. Happy birthday to Frank Kearney all the way in heaven. Say hi to my people up there for me, Frank. I know my mom is up there too. All right, we're going to go ahead and get our horoscopes going. Brought to you by Notable Astrologer Micah Thyssen for today, Wednesday, April 28th. We're going to kick it off like we always do, and that is with Aries. You may want to change. You may want to make changes in your home environment. Your talents might just be discovered. Work quietly behind the scenes for the best results. Somebody is watching you, Aries, so your talents may just be discovered. What talents are you hiding, Aries? Someone is about to discover them. Taurus, your sensitivity towards those you love will capture their hearts. Don't let jealous friends put you down, making you feel insecure about your capabilities. Personal problems may be hanging over your head, but don't confront the situation. Let me just tell you this. If they're jealous, 9 times out of 10, they're not true friends, Taurus. You know what I mean? And if they're trying to put you down, they definitely aren't friends. Friends are supposed to build you up, lift you up. So if you got jealous friends trying to put you down, dump them. They're not your friends. That's all I got to say on that. Friends don't let friends drive drunk, and friends don't put friends down. Friends uplift, empower, encourage, and be confidants. They don't put you down. They inspire. Dump them. Gemini, your lover will be annoyed with your participation. New romantic partners may attend a function that puts you in the limelight. Be prepared for an active but rewarding day. All right, so your lover pissing you off. You got this new romantic partner looking over your shoulder at this function. So listen, lovers, Gemini lovers, if you're annoyed with the participation, listen, Jody and Jill are hanging right outside the door waiting for you to mess up. Yeah, waiting for you to drop. Drop them. Go ahead. Somebody's waiting to pick them up. Cancer, you must lay down ground rules so that you can complete a job. Be careful of disclosing personal information. You could experience unusual circumstances and meet eccentric individuals. Keep your business to yourself, Cancer. You don't want anybody to know, don't tell nobody. Be careful when disclosing, just zip it up. Don't tell nobody. You're going to meet some really fun people. They're eccentric. They're weird. That's just a good word for weird people. They're eccentric. I'm eccentric. Can you tell? Yeah, you probably can by now. If you've been listening to the last 500 episodes of this show, 502 today, you probably can tell. Leo, you will benefit by taking care of other people's concerns. Be discreet with your private information. Pleasure trips will promote romance. You may find that you can be the recipient of valuable information if you're willing to be a good listener. Keep your business to yourself, Leo. If you don't want it out, don't tell nobody. That's all I'm saying. I'm telling you the same thing I told Cancer. Don't tell anyone. Yeah. And pleasure trips will promote romance. You're looking for some love, baby? You got to take a trip. Take a trip. Come to Sedona. Meet me in Sedona. I should do a movie called Meet Me in Sedona. That may, when I come back, there's no telling what I'm going to come back with. I feel like I'm going to come back relaxed and rejuvenated and renewed. And when that happens to me, great things come out of me. Virgo, a lack of support and negativity have been the main problems. Insincere gestures of friendliness are likely to occur. You could have trouble persuading others to accept your ideas and opinions. Yeah, listen here. Insincere gestures of friendliness are likely to occur. Listen, if they're insincere, drop them. You don't need fake friends, Virgo. You don't need fake friends. Don't nobody need no fake friends. Drop them. Drop them. All right, I'm going to a song. I'll be right back after this song to give you more of the horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Micah Thias. And stay tuned.
Sure, we had fun tonight. You and me felt alright. But it's time you pick up your phone. You won't be worth my while. Me and you won't work out. Pick it up, pack it up, get a cab and go. It's not your fault, my baby. It's not on you, my baby. I'm just not the right kind of girl for you. You deserve somebody who's loving you. You shouldn't call me later. Promise it's for the better. I'm just not the right kind of girl for you. Cause I got a rule. I hold on to my heart. Share with nobody. I don't want nobody else. Yeah, I hold on to my heart. Give it up to nobody. I just keep it to myself. I ain't got room for love. I don't need stars above. All I need is my precious space. Yeah. Why you so serious? Can't you just be mine for a night, my love? Take it off, put it on, let me on your way. It's not your fault, my baby. It's not on you, my baby. I'm just not the right kind of girl for you. You deserve somebody who's loving you. You shouldn't call me later. Promise it's for the better. I'm just not the right kind of girl for you. Cause I got a rule. I hold on to my heart. Share with nobody. I don't want nobody else. Yeah, I hold on to my heart. Give it up to nobody. I just keep it to myself. I've been to her before. I've been through hell and more. So I hold on to my heart. I've been alone before. This way I won't get bored. So I hold on to my heart. It's not your fault, my baby. It's not on you, my baby. I'm just not the right kind of girl for you. You deserve somebody who's loving you. You shouldn't call me later. Promise it's for the better. I'm just not the right kind of girl for you. Cause I got a rule. I hold on to my heart. Share with nobody. I don't want nobody else. Yeah, I hold on to my heart. Give it up to nobody. I just keep it to myself. I've been to her before. I've been through hell and more. So I hold on to my heart. I've been alone before. This way I won't get bored. So I hold on to my heart.
Welcome back. It's your girl Audrey Bell Kearney giving you the daily horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Micah Thias. We're gonna pick it up with Libra. You'll be upset your partner if you have spent more money on things that aren't. You'll be upset with your partner if you spend more money on things that aren't necessary. It ain't the truth. If you take on too much, you will find yourself a metrodome. Make alternate plans just in case you need to make a career shift. Listen, you need to always be prepared. If you stay prepared, you ain't got to get prepared. Libra, you may need to make an alternate career in your career shift. Are you ready? Can you do it? Will it stress you out? Will you be depressed? Listen, be ready. When you're ready, you ain't got to get ready. You got to stay ready. You never know. Life is crazy right now, and things happen fast. You just may need to make that shift. And your partner's going to spend a lot of money. It's going to piss you off. Here's the thing. Give them a budget. Have the conversation. Don't get mad. Getting mad don't really solve anything. It really doesn't. It just makes you mad, them mad, and then you probably stay mad longer longer than the person that you're mad at. They probably like, man, forget this crap. I'm going on about my business. Scorpio. The information that you gain can be used in every aspect of your life. Financial limitations will not be as adverse as they appear. Catch up on your reading and correspondence. Yeah, the information you're going to get is going to help your life. I don't know who's going to give it to you. I hope it's some great information, but it can be used in every aspect of your life. What does that mean? Money, health, mindset, all of that. Business, living. That's some good information right there, Scorpio. It's going to be beneficial in every aspect of your life. Yes, that's wonderful. That's a wise person bring you that information. Sagittarius, organize your house and be sure to include the whole family in the projects you set out to do. Investments may not be as lucrative as you thought. Relatives may play an important role in your personal life. Yeah, them investments may not be as lucrative as you thought. Listen, we are going bananas right now over Bitcoin. Bitcoin is just up and down, up and down. Also, Dogecoin. We bought Dogecoin, Bitcoin. I think Dogecoin was something like 30 cents when we bought it a share. Can you imagine if we had bought Bitcoin at 30 cents a share? Bitcoin right now is about $55,000 a share. Not $55, $55,000. So if you had one share of Bitcoin back then, you got some money. Can you imagine having 1,000 shares at $55,000? That is stupid money. Oh my God. I'm not telling you, listen, this is not a request to tell you to go out and buy any kind of cryptocurrencies. I'm just telling you where we are. We going crazy right now. We just looking at, my husband like Bitcoin, Dogecoin, Coinbase. I'm like, Lord have mercy. He loves that stuff. He's in it. He's like all in it. Coinbase, Bitcoin, Dogecoin, this coin, that coin. I think I got 3 coin stocks. I got Bitcoin, Bitcash. No, I got 4. Bitcoin, Bitcash, Litecash, and Doge. I just bought Doge. It was like 30. I think the night we bought it was like 20 cents a share. I'm not telling you to buy it. I'm just telling you what's in our portfolio. Yeah, so anyway, check it. When you go and make investments, do your own research. Do your own research. Do your own research. Do your own research. Do your own due diligence. Do your thing. We've been looking at this stuff, and he does it, and he comes back and say, look, buy this. Look at this. Check this out. And that's what we've been doing. Because I haven't been really paying attention. However, I'm going to be paying attention because I'm going to be launching a new podcast. Yeah, I'm going to launch 2, maybe 3. Listen, y'all don't understand something about this industry. I love this industry. I love it, and it's anybody can get in it. And I put out a newsletter every week to about 1,500 people, and I talk about this industry all the time. I don't think people understand, like, this industry is so hot right now. Let me tell you how hot this industry is. Apple has said now it has a subscription service that if you got great content, you can make people subscribe to your subscription service and pay. Spotify is doing the same thing. There's a company called Supercast doing the same thing. So I did 500 free episodes. Now what I'm contemplating right now is which one of these 3 podcasts I'm about to release is going to be a subscription podcast. I'm trying to determine that right now. Because the reason I'm struggling with that is because when you make it subscription, you got to really market it so people can listen. When it's free, you get more people to listen, and you can make your money on the back end. So I'm kind of struggling with that, but I'm launching 3 more. I got two partners with one, and one of them is just talking about me. Matter of fact, I can share that one with you. So I hit 500 episodes on Money for the Good Morning Gwinnett show. Well, let me stop right there. I'm gonna finish up the horoscopes and I'll tell you about it. All right. Capricorn, someone important may be watching you from afar. Opportunities for romance may develop through dealing with groups that have a purpose. Your greatest enjoyment will come through social activities and pleasure trips. Yeah. People who have a good heart and they're doing stuff with a purpose, you being around those people make you feel good. Sometimes people just get stuck in their own little circles. Get out and meet and get around other folks. You got to. Otherwise, you're just going to be ho-hum in your own little circle. Get out today, Capricorn. Deal with some people that's doing some great things, and especially if you want some romance in your life. Being around groups of people with purpose, you may find some romance. And here's the thing. If you find them and they're in a group that people that's doing good things, that's probably because they're a good person. Something to think about. If you find your person, that's my person. I heard that. That's my person. If you find your person in a group that's doing great things, they're probably a good person. Yeah. I'm just saying. And that's if you want a good person. Aquarius, you can make money if you pursue your own business. You can take advantage of opportunities if you're quick to make a move. Take time to listen to the problems of family members. Yeah, Aquarius, listen, you know how I feel about your own business. Listen here. Yeah, you can make money. It's gotta be a money making business though. All businesses probably can make money. You just gotta put work into it. Let me just tell you this out the gate. If you think it's gonna be some quick money, probably not. Probably not. I don't care what it is. Online business, you still gotta put in time and effort. If you don't know something, you gotta learn it. If you can't learn it, you gotta pay somebody. So it's gonna take more work than just jumping. They didn't say it was gonna get rich. They didn't say it was gonna be a get rich quick kind of business. They said you can make money if you pursue your own business. Yeah, I know how I feel about being an entrepreneur. Hey, all day, every day, and twice on Sunday. Yes, that's me, baby. Pisces, do not invest in joint ventures. Oh, God. Oh, fish. I have a meeting today with 5 people. Oh, my goodness. And it's supposed to be a joint venture. How am I supposed to take that? Woo. You are likely to reveal information unintentionally. You will take on too much if you aren't careful. Stick to basics. That's all me. That whole thing. I got to watch my tongue. Like, what is it that I'm trying to keep a secret that I don't want to intentionally share? Got to watch my tongue. Listen, fish, you got to watch your tongue today. Oh, my goodness. Don't invest in joint ventures. What does that mean? Oh, my goodness. I got a meeting today with 5 people. It's all about business. Don't take on too much. I ain't trying to do that. I'm good at doing that. I'm good at taking on too much and like, oh my God, I'm exhausted. Stick to the basics today, fish. Stick to the basics. Stick to the basics. All right. So all the horoscopes I got for today. I'll be back again tomorrow with more horoscopes brought to you by Noto Astrology Micah Thyssen. And I got a guest. So you want to make sure you listen to this guest. She has a bath and body shop that's been around for a very long time and is still going strong. You know, the bath and body industry is a competitive, almost oversaturated industry, kind of like the candle industry. But people are still launching businesses and doing great. She's been around for a long time. I think I spotlighted her back in, it had to be, y'all, I'm talking about 2003 maybe, on the Business with Breakfast show. I asked Georgette about that. I was like, I think we interviewed her when she first started. And she's still around, so she's my guest tomorrow. So make sure to tune in. If you're thinking about starting a bath and body business, you want to listen to this interview. You do. This is an interview you don't want to miss if you want to get into that space. Because she's been in it for a minute. I like that. She's been in it for a minute. And I'm sure she got a lot of wisdom to share with you about this space and, how she's been able to sustain so long in this space. All right. Let's get on to some news. So I was talking about the podcast industry. And before I get on to some news you can use, I'm just going to give you a quick rundown about where I am and why I love this industry so much. So, first of all, being able to talk to millions of people around the world every day, including you guys, is amazing. That's the first thing right out the gate. To be able to share stories the way I want to share them, play music, do the horoscopes is my thing. That's exciting, right? But what's even more exciting is that you can talk to those same people and tell them about the businesses that you run. Like I run Good Morning Gwinnett. It is a part of the Noise Media family. It is my business. And so right now I'm on a mission to grow Good Morning Gwinnett into $1 million brand. How am I going to do that? I got all these strategies laid out. I got people on my team working with me. Like I got Chris making sure the website is right and SEO friendly. He's doing a great job over there. I got marketing people that's coming on where I'm weak, like in Pinterest. I'm weak in Pinterest. I don't know how to do Pinterest. I ain't even interested in learning how to do Pinterest. So I'm bringing on a Pinterest manager. I'm bringing on a VA. So there's a lot of things that I'm doing behind the scenes to push this company to $1 million brand. Now, me talking every day about these things and bringing this show to you is a part of that. That's why podcasting is so powerful. I put out a newsletter weekly. Almost weekly. Let me say that. Almost, because some weeks I forget. Almost weekly, at least 2 to 3 times a month, I put the newsletter out, and it always talks about what's happening with podcasting, who my guests are. Here's the thing. This is a game you need to get in right now. And you can tell it's growing because now you can have people subscribe to your podcast and pay you money. To run my mouth, I already get money from Spreaker because they run ads on my show. But now I can set up new podcasts and people can pay me to run my mouth, right? Or I can make it a free show and I can drive them back to a website where they can buy a t-shirt, where they can buy a bag, where they can buy a book, which is what I do at Good Morning Gwinnett. Go over there, you buy a mug, you want to support the show. You know, it's just amazing. So Apple has a subscription service going on. Spotify just launched its subscription service going on. There's a company called Supercast. Listen, if you're not paying attention to this, you're gonna miss it. Yes, we have about 2 million podcasts out there, and only about a quarter of those are really active. And when I say active, that means they're producing a show at least once a week. Only about a quarter. That's it. I'm launching 3 new podcasts. So the next one I'm launching is called Journey to a Million. That is, I'm excited. And here's the thing. I'm talking about my journey to turning Good Morning Gwinnett into $1 million podcast, $1 million brand. Now, my dilemma is right now is whether I should make that a paid subscription podcast or do I make it a free podcast. I gotta determine what that's gonna look like. And so you best bet. Now, much as I love Spreaker, it probably won't be on Spreaker because Spreaker does not offer subscription services. I hate that because Spreaker is my company. So I have to figure out what platform. Is it going to be Spotify? Is it going to be Apple, just Apple by itself? Or can I use Spreaker and make it a paid subscription podcast through Apple? I got to find all this stuff out. But what I'm saying to you guys is that this is a great opportunity for you. If you have anything to talk about, let me tell you something. Georgette has a beautiful podcast called In the Doll World, right? That's her podcast. She co-hosts that podcast with her friend Tammy. They talk about dolls, DOLLS, on every episode. But here's the thing. That's a great niche. I was in that niche with her. When we co-created the Big Beautiful Doll brand, we co-created that niche. I didn't even know it existed until we invented those dolls. That's a nice niche. And what I say to her, and her show is growing like gangbusters, right? It's growing even faster than Good Morning Gwinnett. And this is a niche show, but hers is a very specific niche. She's talking to doll people, which I got to tell y'all is amazing. And I said to her, girl, you don't know, you are killing it. They've been up for awards. They've been written up in magazines for the podcast. They talk about dolls, y'all. Dolls. That's what they talk about. But there's a group of people out there that absolutely love dolls, and they know exactly where they are. I can tell y'all this. When I was in the doll industry, I was so laser focused because once I realized who my audience was, it was like, okay, I just need to go where they are. And I was out there selling dolls at every doll show I could find until we sold out of the dolls. That was a very eye-opening experience. But here's the thing. I have never been that clear since. I'm still trying to figure out who I'm talking to at Good Morning Gwinnett. Even though I know I'm talking to Good Morning Gwinnett and people around the world, it's very hard for me to pin down my audience. They have that. They have the audience. So what I'm saying to you is that if you like football, let's say you like Pop Warner football. That's what you like, right? Start you a podcast. Do you know how many Pop Warner football people there are in this world? Like, really? Pop Warner Sports, period. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, it is ridiculous. If anybody got kids that are in sports and they take them to the tournaments, you would never run out of content for your show. I already know. I used to follow my nephews around at every tournament. Listen, I was at the 7-on-7 a couple of weeks ago. That's not Pop Warner, but he's been playing, like both my nephews play sports their entire life. I was at this Pop Warner game. I was at that Pop Warner game. I was at this tournament. I was everywhere. So all I'm saying to you is if you have an interest, if you like cars, start one for cars. If you like to knit, crochet, start one for that. If that's just your hobby, make it a subscription. Make you a side hustle out of podcasting. I'm trying to tell y'all, you need to listen to what I'm telling you. It's happening. It's happening right in front of your face. All right, let's get on with some news you can use. I can't talk about this industry enough because I love it just that much. And every day when I find out new things that's happening, like subscription services through Apple and Spotify, oh yes, baby, you better know your girl is going to build this network. Yes, ma'am. So listen, Journey to a Million podcast is going to be launching next week. I forgot to say that. I got 2 more coming out that I'll talk about next week. But Journey to a Million podcast will be on the books next week. I think it's going to be a Sunday podcast. Because that's kind of like, it's kind of like me talking about what I did over the week. And so I will tell you more about that tomorrow as I set everything up. And let me tell you, I just did the art for that like Monday. I didn't even know what the name of it was going to be until Monday. This is how easy it is to set up a podcast. I'm telling you what I know because I do it. I just did 502 episodes. In real life, I got about if I had to put them all together, I'm close to 1,000 episodes across all different kind of platforms on podcasting. It's just 502 just for Good Morning Gwinnett. But remember, I had a podcast before called Business with Breakfast, and that podcast had about 200 episodes, which brings me at around about 700. Plus, I had 2 other podcasts. So, and now I'm about to launch 3 more. Listen, I love this industry. All I got to do is get up and talk on the microphone. Yeah, I got to put a little bit more work and polish it up a little bit. I got to go to Toastmasters and get my speech right because I talk fast. I'm okay with all of that. Listen, I'm okay. Long as I can get out there and do what I love, I'm okay. You should think about that. All right, looks like we may have a visitor tomorrow. Yeah, look like President Joe Biden might be stepping foot on Gwinnett grounds. You know, when during the campaign season, Kamala was here, and I got a chance to go down there and be a part of that whole historic moment in Gwinnett County when now she's our vice president of the United States, and then she was a candidate running next side by side with President Joe Biden. And so he is, according to the story on the Gwinnett Daily Post, the Democratic Party is saying that he's going to be here. Now, his campaign people, his people have said we cannot confirm where he's going to be, but according to insiders, they say he's going to be here tomorrow at the Infinite Energy Center. I haven't got the invitation yet, but I will see what I can do. Here's the thing. I hope it's not during the morning when I got my guests, because I really got to do my guests. I would really love to go down there, and I'm sure I won't be able to get too close anyway, because even with Kamala, I was pretty close, though. I was pretty close. I wasn't inside by the stage, but I was at least 100, not even 100 yards. I probably was 100 feet away from her. Him, I don't think I'm going to be that close at all. It's the president. I don't think we're going to be that close. So, you know, if it's during a time where I can go, I'll go if I get the information. But if not, you know, we just have to read about it on the Gwinnett Daily Post. I just have to tell you about it. Hey, listen, this is what happened at the rally. So it's going to be a rally tomorrow called Getting America Back on Track. And it's going to be a drive-through rally in Duluth tomorrow. And he's supposed to be a part of that rally. So the Gwinnett Democratic Party is saying that this is going to happen. This is kind of the information that's going out. And part of that is supposed to be he's supposed to be at the Infinite Energy Center, which is in Duluth too, on Sugarloaf Parkway. So, yeah, I don't know how you're going to get. When I went to go see Kamala, it was like they had the Secret Service. If y'all don't remember that, go back to my website, goodmorninggwinnett.com, and you will see me in the Secret Service. I like, listen, I need to take a picture. He was so nice, so he took the picture. Now what was crazy is if I was like a criminal, like I would have had him. But he took the picture. He was a nice young guy. And I was like, I need to take a picture with the Secret Service. And he took the picture, which is pretty cool. So tomorrow, President is going to grace us with his presence here in Gwinnett County. I don't know if you're going to be able to get in there to see him or not, but you may. All right, so Gwinnett is opening another round of rental assistance funding. You know, a lot of people who lost their jobs during the pandemic also got into troubles with their rent and utilities. So we have a program called Project Reset, and right now there's $28.1 million that's going to be given out to people who need it. Gwinnett has already distributed over $6 million in federal funding for rental aid. The county commissioner, Marlene Foscu, said the money halted more than 1,300 evictions, keeping 3,791 people stable in their homes. Yeah. That's what the commissioner is saying. She's saying, you know what? This money helped. That $6 million that we put out there in rental assistance helped us save 1,300 families from being evicted, and that's a great thing. So, if you know someone who is in need of help for rental assistance, the funding is going to pay for rent up to 12 months of past rent due, utility arrears, and current rent and utility payments. It can also pay for some future rent as well. So if you know anybody who needs some help, you know, let them know that this program is available. They need help in person. It's available in person Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. at 1 Justice Square, located at 446 West Krogan Street in Lawrenceville. Again, that's Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. at 1 Justice Square, located at 446 West Krogan Street in Lawrenceville. You can go out there and get some help in person. And there's some ways for you to register online, and you can do that by going to gcga.us/rental assistance. Again, gcga.us/rental assistance, or give them a call at 770-822-7501. Again, that number is 770-822-7501. All right, I'm going to a song. I'll be right back after this song to give you more of the rundown of what's going on in and around Gwinnett County. Stay tuned.
Say something meaningful, say something I don't know. I wanna know you better. The way that you talk to me, the way that you make me feel, I don't know if you're real. I wanna put you in that spotlight, looking at you all night. Put you in that spotlight. Oh, you make me feel right. Wanna look at you all night. Put you in that spotlight. Oh, you know you're beautiful. You know you're beautiful, and it's like you're untouchable, like you're untouchable. Don't you know? You know you're beautiful. You know you're beautiful. I'll sing until my lungs give out. You're beautiful. Oh, I just want you now. I wanna hold you close, don't wanna take it slow. Oh, I just want you now. I wanna put you in that spotlight, looking at you all night. Put you in that spotlight. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, you make me feel right. Wanna look at you all night. Wanna put you in that spotlight. Oh, you know you're beautiful. You know you're beautiful, and it's like you're untouchable, like you're untouchable. Don't you know? You know you're beautiful. You know you're beautiful. I'll sing until my lungs give out. You're beautiful. I wanna put you in that spotlight, looking at you all night, all night. I'll sing until my lungs give out. You're beautiful.
Welcome back. So it looks like our Solicitor General, Brian Whiteside, has some competition coming out the gate already. You know, his term is up next year, so the election is going to be next year. So it look like Ms. Lisa Marie Bristol, you know, is going to be his contender, at least one of them anyway. Who knows who else is going to pop up? You know, politics are crazy right now. So, yeah, Lisa Marie says she is going to throw her hat in the ring. She feels like she can do Gwinnett a solid, be a little bit better here. Anyway, both the Democrats, and so Brian was elected in 2018, and he has not yet publicly announced whether or not he's going to seek another term next year. However, she has said she's seeking a term and she's ready. She has been in law enforcement for quite some time, and she said right now her goal is to reduce recidivism, steer nonviolent and young offenders away from our jails and towards getting the help they need. That includes focusing on diversion programs and alternative programs designed to give people in the criminal justice system a second chance while still making sure that there is justice for crime victims and accountability for people who commit crime. So she said she's ready. She feels like she's ready to get this done. She's also been nominated as named Georgia State University top 40 under 40 alumni. So we got a young, fresh, woman who's say, you know what, I want to throw my hat in the ring. I want to be a contender. She says, I'm running to be Gwinnett County's next Solicitor General to create a safer and more compassionate community. I'm uniquely qualified to hold this position and look forward to leading an office that will prosecute fairly and responsibly. So we're going to see. You know, elections always heat up, baby. When election time come, I cover them because, you know, it's so funny because I just feel like you get to know the candidates. But you know, let me tell you this: if I was running for office, and I before I started Good Morning Gwinnett, that was my plan. My plan was to go into politics, right? And I realized I wasn't quite ready. And one day I may just be ready, and maybe one day soon. But right at that particular time, I didn't know enough about politics. I did not like what I saw when I went to the meeting, so I was like, yeah, I'm not ready for this. I'm not. You have to have a certain kind of temperament to be in politics. And I realized I didn't have that. First of all, I didn't have enough patience, and you got to have patience. I realized going to those meetings, and I told y'all this story before, where I went to a meeting, and there was with a group of women, Democratic women, went to this meeting, and we spent about 3 hours trying to figure out where to put a period in a sentence. And I'm sitting there thinking, you have got to be kidding me. And I was sitting very quiet because a lot of these women, like they knew their stuff. They knew their stuff politically. Like, they were bad women. But I'm thinking, am I really ready to do this right here? Like, we just spent, and then what made it even worse, there were women who got mad. They quit the committee. They like, oh my God, it was crazy. I'm telling y'all, it was for a period in a sentence. And I said, that is unbelievable. That is totally unbelievable. And I realized, I'm not quite ready for that yet. I want to connect to my community, but I have to find a way that's going to be genuinely authentic to who I am. And that wasn't it. Now, maybe one day I will run, but here's what I will tell you. If I planned on running, I would start campaigning 4 years out. I wouldn't wait till like the year before it's time for me to run. I would campaign for 4 straight years if I knew I was going to run. So, hint, hint, if I decide to run for something, just know I'll be campaigning for 4 straight years before I make my bid. Why? Because that gives the opportunity for the community to really get to know who I am and what I stand for. I feel like when politicians start so late, they start like a month or like a year before, that's not enough time for people to get to know you because you're campaigning. They only know what you put out on the mailbox. We get like 1 million campaign flyers and I just throw them in the garbage. I don't even read them. Like, it's a waste of paper. Because here's the thing. Once you learn that you're running and people know you, you ain't got to spend $1 million on paper. You don't. Because they know you and they like you. Either they know and like you, or they know and they don't like you. You know what I'm saying? So that would be my stance. If I was running for anything, any office, I would do a 4-year campaign. Like, they would know who I was. So when I went back to them and said, hey, I'm running, them and all their friends would know, oh, that's Audrey. Yeah, she's so nice. She's running. Let's support her. That's what I would do. That's my own theory about this. Anyway, so yeah, looks like it's gonna be a fight unless Brian decides he's not running. I don't know if he's gonna run or not, but she's ready. She said. I just got a text. I can't tell y'all what the text I just got. It's dirt. It's political dirt that I cannot. Oh, that sounds like a nice podcast, don't it? Political dirt. Oh crap! Hold on. Don't take it. I'm about to buy the domain name right now. But anyway, I got some political dirt just now that I cannot share. And I will not share. But just know, when you get into politics, you better be ready for anything. I wasn't ready for that. You know, you got to have a good temperament. You got to be able to take people kicking you on your back, slinging dirt on your name. You got to be able to have patience with the people that you're running with, working with. You got to be patient with the community. You got to have all of that. I wasn't ready for that. I was not ready. I thought I was. And I was like, ooh, if I can't even handle the fact that people don't know where to put a census, I'm going to have a problem trying to handle like complaints for community people. Because, they can be rough. And I got to tell y'all, the NAAC president here in Gwinnett County, she is rough. Penny rough, baby. And I was like, yeah, I ain't ready for Penny to cut my head off yet. And I wasn't. I'm just keeping it real. Like, you need to be ready. You need to be ready from your party kicking your back in, the other party kicking your back in, the community kicking your back in, and you saying, man, why did I sign up for this? These people don't even care. All they care about is themselves, that's why you signed up. You signed up to represent the people. You don't matter. The people matter. Yeah, I wasn't ready. I may be ready one day. And when I do, guess who will know first? My family, my Good Morning Gwinnett family, going to know first. Yep, you're going to know first. All right, let's keep it moving. So Snellville denies a controversial 5-home subdivision. So there is a some land plot or a parcel of land located at 1736 Oak Road, and there was a group called the Fisher Allen Group who wanted to build 5 homes, like a 5-home subdivision inside of that. Well, Snellville said nope, not gonna happen. The city council voted like it's not gonna happen. Won't be because it's commercial, like it's in between a Jehovah's Witness and some kind of shop. And so they wanted to stick the homes. That sounds ugly. Like even when I read this and I visualized it, that sounds real ugly. Like who want to buy that house right there, sit between a church and a construction company, right? It sounds crazy. Like who want? That sounds ugly. Anyway, it won't be ugly because they said no. I thought that was pretty crazy. I was like, who the heck would want to sit at? I wouldn't. You know, you want to come out your house and you don't want to hear construction noise and see trucks all over the place. Not me. Let me say that. Not me. I wouldn't want to do that. All right. So Gwinnett School District outlines procedures for meningitis shots. So apparently effective, there's a new state rule that's effective July 1st. All students entering into the 11th grade require proof of a booster for the MCV4 vaccine unless they receive their first dose on or after their 16th birthday. So incoming juniors who are not 16 should wait until they turn 16 to get their booster dose. So you got to have your vaccine, your meningitis shot, and by the time you get to 11th grade, 16 years old. So when you get 16, you got to take the booster. All right, it's a law. Georgia law requires that the vaccine for students unless they have documented exemptions. I don't know what those exemptions may be, but you got to have documents saying you can't get it. It may be for religious reasons or stuff, things like that. You know, there are different religions that don't believe in certain things. So they maybe, you know, it may be a religion reason or a health reason that you can't take the booster, but you got to have the documentation because it's a law that requires the students to take the vaccine, and if they can't take it, they got to have the documentation to show that they are exempt from taking it. The vaccine protects against meningitis and inflammation of the fluids surrounding the brain and spinal cord, and this can be fatal. There's so many kids that lost their life to meningitis, and it's so weird because it normally happens to teenagers. Like, you know, that's the crazy thing. So anyway, you got to get your shots, right? You got to get your vaccines. The kids got to get their vaccines. They're 16 years or older. They got to get it. Before they get into the 11th grade, they would not be allowed in school until they get that shot. Listen, I don't make the rules. The rules are what they are. That's all I'm saying. Let me tell you, I talk about our school system all the time. So check this out. For the 9th consecutive year, Gwinnett School of Mathematics, Science, and Technology has been named the number one high school in the state of Georgia. Yes, listen. That means them some smart kids over there at Gwinnett. Listen, Gwinnett School of Mathematics and Science got some brilliant geniuses over there. Some Elon Musk over there. Yes, they're over there, girl. They're over there. I know I'm talking to some guys too. It's just easy to say girl because, you know, we like to say girl. But anyway, Gwinnett School of Mathematics and Science ranked number 1 in the state, y'all. In the state, not in the state, right? The 2021 Best High School rankings were released last night. With Gwinnett School of Mathematics and Science ranking the top spot in the state and ranking number 9 nationally, the one of the best schools in the country, it in the top 10 in the country. The Lawrenceville School, which had a score of 99.95 out of 100, was also ranked 13 among the STEM schools in the country. So they're in the top 15 in the country for STEM schools. They're in the top 9 spot, the top 10 for top schools, and they're in the number 1 spot in the state of Georgia. You know what? Let's get these kids. They mean business. They're not playing games. Let's give them a round of applause for good work done. All right, so Brazelton is offering a walking tour and a trolley tour of Brazelton. So if you want to go to historic downtown Brazelton and take the walking tour, you can do so. The walking tour is free. The trolley tour is $10. Me personally, I'd probably be on the trolley. Y'all know I got a bad knee and a bad back. I'd be like, yeah, I'm gonna get on this trolley. Y'all talk about it from the seat. Yeah. Everybody probably know Brazelton from the Chateau Elan. Georgette told me she was just there. I was like, you at Chateau Elan? She was just there over the weekend. I heard it was beautiful. I haven't gone. I am trying to find somewhere to go for my anniversary. That may be where I go. I may go to Chateau Elan for my anniversary. Have not gone there before. Sounds amazing. If they got wine and cheese, sounds good to me. If anywhere that has cheese, is good for me. Yeah. So Brazelton is located on the borders of Barrow County and Gwinnett County, Hall and Jack. It sits in 4 counties. Ain't that crazy? Like that one town sits in Barrow, Gwinnett, Hall, Jackson, and Jackson. But anyway, they're gonna offer walking tours during the month of May in honor of Preservation Month, and it's a 1.5 mile tour. It's gonna start at the William Henry Brazelton home, hence how Brazelton got his name. William Henry Brazelton. Yeah, they named the town after him. It's a 2-story Georgian home built in 1909 that currently serves as the Brazelton Town Hall. Guests will be able to hear the stories about the town's past and step inside several historic buildings, including Enterprise Roller Mill built in 1900. I love stuff like that. I'm such a geek. Like, I love history stuff. Like, I would love to go on an archaeological dig somewhere. I would love to do that. I would. Anyway, the walking tour is free. The trolley tour is $10 a person. Town officials are encouraging guests to wear their masks so they can stay socially distant. You know, they're going to have limited capacity to be on the, if you're going to be on the trolley, it's going to be limited capacity. So for more information, you can go to the downtown website, and you can do that by going to downtownbrazelton.com/walking tour tickets. You can get your ticket. One tour is already sold out. Yep. So the tour starts May 10th, May 11th, 10:30 a.m. to 12 p.m. May 17th. That's the walking tour. The walking tour is May 11th, 10:30 a.m. to 12 p.m. 6:30 p.m. to 8 p.m. That one's already sold out. So if you want to walk that tour, it's already sold out. You can't even go. And here's the thing: you gotta register. I know you see walking, like it's walking. Yeah, but I have tried to go to concerts that were free, but because they're trying to keep everybody socially distant, they were sold out. So if you want to go, the 10:30 to 12 one is open, and I may go to that one because that'd be a good story for me to bring back and talk to you guys, especially people around the world who listen to the show and you don't know anything about Gwinnett County. When I go out and talk about these things, it's give you an opportunity to take a glimpse into how we are doing here in Gwinnett County and some of the things we're doing about our towns and things like that. So I may go to I may even broadcast on that tour. As they're talking, I may even, you know what, let me think about that for a second. May 11th. I hope I'm back. Anyway, the trolley tours are May 12th, 2 to 3:30 p.m. and May 13th, 6:30 to 8 p.m. Again, the trolley tours are May 12th, 2 to 3:30 p.m. and May 13th, 6:30 to 8 p.m. So for more information, go to the website. Again, the website is Brazelton, downtownbrazelton.com/walking tours tickets. Get your ticket. I know some of you are excited about this because y'all buy groceries from Amazon. Now Amazon is going to be able to deliver the grocery inside your garage. Now here's the thing. I get it. It's convenient. You can order the grocery will be home when you get there. But can you really? I don't know if I want to trust everybody inside. Okay, so first of all, I got too much crap in my garage, but you know, I don't know. It goes back to a trust thing. You know, I've seen videos of people put your Amazon package on the porch, take the picture, and take the package back. Listen, criminal-minded people are criminal-minded people. I'm not saying everybody is, but there are some people. So if you let them into your garage, you know, it's a safety thing for me. I'm kind of leery about that. But anyway, Amazon wants to make grocery deliveries more convenient and protect them from theft and bad weather by bringing them straight into the customer's garage. What happens when a thief is an Amazon worker? I'm just asking a question because we've seen it. You know, what happens? The move comes as the company tries to expand the grocery business. Here's how it works. First, you need a compatible smart or Wi-Fi enabled garage door opener. That's the first thing you need. Once that's set up with your key by Amazon app, Prime members can shop from Whole Foods or Amazon Fresh groceries online and select key delivery at checkout. When you do that on delivery, the driver uses a handheld Amazon scanner to open the garage door. Amazon grants the driver one-time access through the device. Drivers drop groceries off inside and close the door behind them. Customers are notified about the delivery in real time. Yeah, Walmart is already doing that. They're doing something similar. So I don't know if you want your groceries delivered inside the garage, there you go. I just don't know about that. So I'm just gonna, I don't know. I'm just gonna, I don't know. Anyway. All right, I'm going to my last song. I'm going to come back and close it out for you guys. So stay tuned. Welcome back. So listen, guys, that's all I got for you today. But before I go, of course, I need to I need to give you my word of inspiration for the day. So here goes. I always like to look at the optimistic side of life, but I'm realistic enough to know that life is a complex matter. Let me say that again. I always like to look at the realistic side of life, but I'm realistic enough to know that life is a complex matter. Walt Disney said that, and he was right. There's nothing wrong with being optimistic. Sometimes people mistake optimism for being unrealistic. Here's the thing. Do you want to walk around pessimistic or do you want to walk around optimistic? Life is complex. Every day life is complex. We're complex. We're complex being. Everything about this world is complex, right? But that doesn't mean you can't be optimistic. Yes, walk with optimism. And when people see you, they're going to know, you know what, that's a very optimistic person. I try to be as optimistic as possible. Yesterday, I was sad. I was sad yesterday. And I was, until I went over and hung out with my friend Derek. And then I went and hung out with my friend Georgette. And then I hung out with my husband after that. But the first part of the morning, I was extremely sad. When I was doing the show yesterday, I was sad. I was sad because I lost my mom. And we've been here in Georgia for almost 8 years, and I had never been in this house that we live in alone in 8 years. Because when everybody else was gone, she was in this house. And when she wasn't in this house for some reason, like she might have been in the hospital, my uncle was in the house. Or my daughter was in the house. Or my husband was in the house. Somebody was in this house. Yesterday, there was nobody in the house but me. And I was sad. Because I couldn't get off my show and say, hey, what you doing? Because this is what I used to do every day. Like, I would finish a show. I would go upstairs and I say to her, what you doing? And she's like, I'm just laying here. I can't say that. Life is complex. But I have to stay optimistic. I have to stay optimistic about the future. And so do you. Yeah, things are hard. Life is tough. It's complex. But optimism will pull you through. You got to have that. You know, if you want to stay pessimistic and wallow in your stuff, I could have been miserable all yesterday. But guess what I did? I packed my bag and I said, you know what? I'm getting out of this house. And you know what I realized? And this is what I realized. And this is what I told my friend Derek. I said, you know, Tuesdays and Thursdays, I'll be working in the office with you. Because that way I'm not here feeling sad. Because I miss her so much. I'm not here feeling sad. So what do? I go where I can find optimism. I go where I can find encouragement. I go where I can find strength when I'm weak. You got to do these things. But you got to recognize that you need to do them. A lot of reason why people don't do the things that they need to do because they won't even admit that they need to do them. You got to know that you need it. I know that I can't sit in this house on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Not yet. Maybe someday in the future. Not yet. My husband said to me last night, he felt so sad for me. He said, I felt so bad for you. Because none of us had really been in this house by ourselves. Like, it's always somebody in the house. Yesterday, there was nobody here but me. And it was crazy because it didn't hit me until I helped my uncle downstairs to go to dialysis. That's when it hit me. I came back upstairs and I was like, there's nobody in this house but me. And I immediately started crying. Like, oh my God, I'm alone. You know, I'm alone in the house. But I didn't stay in that place. Because if I had stayed in that place, I wouldn't have got anything done. And let me tell you this. Yesterday was an extremely productive day. I was so happy when I got finished with my day. I was like, this is a great day. So listen. Choose optimism always. I know that some people who don't have an optimistic bone in their bodies, it's just like you living in a fantasy world. I don't care. Choose it anyway. You choose optimism. Let them choose what they want to choose. That's all I got for today. You could have been anywhere in the world to spend the last hour and 3 minutes with me. And I appreciate you and love you to life for that. I'll be back again tomorrow at 10 a.m. to bring you more of the Good Morning Gwinnett show. And I got a guest. In the meantime, be sure to go to goodmorninggwinnett.com. If you missed any episodes of the show, go there, goodmorninggwinnett.com to listen to past episodes there. Also, be sure to follow me on Facebook at Good Morning Gwinnett. Follow me on Instagram at Good Morning Gwinnett. And like the pages, y'all. Like the pages. I need the numbers to go up. I know some people call those vanity metrics. But for me, building $1 million brand, I need to show that people like the show. So I need your help in doing that. Follow me on Twitter at gmgwinnett.com. And be sure to go to Apple Podcasts. This show will remain a free show. But my new shows, I got to figure it out. But right now, Good Morning Gwinnett is a free show. Go to Apple Podcasts, find your favorite 2 episodes and give them 5 stars. Also, go to Spotify if that's what you listen for. I don't know what you do on Spotify. I don't know if you like the shows, give it stars. I don't know. I've never listened to a podcast on Spotify. Anyway, go to Spotify if that's where you listen and show me some love there as well. Download the app from the App Store. If you got an Android phone or an Apple phone, there is an app for the Good Morning Gwinnett show. Download the app. I need that to go to 1 million downloads, so I need your help in doing that. All right. So that's all I got. I'll be back again tomorrow at 10 a.m. God willing. Be sure to tune in tomorrow, especially if you're in the health and the body and bath and body business. You want to listen to this interview tomorrow. Or if you know somebody in the bath and body industry, you want to listen to this interview tomorrow. My guest has been in this industry for a minute, and I'm sure she's going to drop some wisdom on you tomorrow if you're thinking about going into this industry or if you are in this industry and you are struggling. So tune in tomorrow, all right? All right, that's all I got. I'll be back again tomorrow at 10 a.m. God willing. Until next time, make it a great day. Bye, y'all.
You've been listening to Good Morning Gwinnett. Make sure to tune in Monday through Thursday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time to find out what's happening around Gwinnett. If you like this episode, subscribe now and share with your friends. To learn more about Noise Media Network, visit noisemedia.us.